Hey, hey, hey. Yes, sir. It's your boy, KQKC, coming with another video. First, you know, I have to give a shout out to the LDBC. First of all, shout out to Fanan. Great content. Just went off. And shout out to all my subscribers. You all are the ones that motivates me. You are the ones that keep KQKC boxing keep up with the current state of boxing. And that brings me to boxing fans like me and you. I thought about this for a long time. I've been a boxing fan for years. I'm talking about Sugar Ray Leonard, that comeback he had with Marvin Marvelous Hagler. Great fight. I remember the Muhammad Ali days. I remember when my father used to take me down to it's called the amphitheater. It was something like closed circuit at that time. I remember those days. Those were beautiful days. That was beautiful boxing. But let's talk about today. Let's talk about the boxers of today. First of all, they're not slugging. They're not boxing like they used to. What they're doing, they more finessed. They're more slick boxers. They're more come and get it boxers. You have a lot of fighters that fight on the back foot now. You got fighters that doing moves that I never seen before. Now, I'm not saying the old boxers are better than the new boxers. Don't get me wrong on that shit, because that is totally not what I'm saying. So once you come on in here, hit that like button, man. What I'm saying is the new boxers versus the old boxers, I'm going to say it's right down the middle. You know why? Because the new boxers today can't do what the boxers did back then. One little thing I know they can't do. They can't go 15 rounds. How many people you know can go 15 rounds with the Charlos, with Canelo, with Triple G, hell, with Deontay Wilder? And a lot of these stars are just not in shape to go 15 rounds. Sure, they cut it down to 12 because of the head and the cranium, because we all know that the head and cranium is not meant to be hit like that. We all remember Aaron Hernandez. He had the worst case of CET that we ever seen in the world of sports. And especially for a young man, it looked like, and I quote and motherfucking unquote, the doctor said it looked like he'd been in 25 car accidents, head first. Now, when you get to playing around with your head, your mind and motor skills take a toll. You can't walk that walk. You can't talk that talk like you used to do. You make decisions that you would never make if your mind was right. You would do things that you would never do if your mind was right. It's time to tell it like it is. Fighters today is not like fighters yesterday. Hello. Hello, anybody out there hearing KQKC, baby? Because I'm keeping it real. I told you that, look, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to front. I'm going to tell it like it is. Tell it like it is. Fighters not going to do what they used to do. They're not going to take that risk. That's why I say, look, I'm going to pay for pay-per-view. I'm not going to stream it. I could. 3 different ways I can stream it. No problem. But I'm not. I'm going to support this brother. Because I don't care what you say. You call him a bum. You can say he fought 39 bombs. You can say what the motherfucking word you want to say. But I'm going to tell you this. It takes a man with guts to go in there and fight or attempt to fight a man with 10 knockouts on his record. I'm not bullshitting. The shit is real. The fighters today is not going to do what the fighters did yesterday. Oh, yeah, it's split down the middle. The fighters today, they're more finesse. They think a little bit better. But the fighters back then, first of all, they went 15 rounds. Hard hitting 15 rounds. Fighters today, yeah, they're in shape. They rip, they cut. But their lungs and heart is not going to let them go 15 rounds. They're just not used to it. Yeah, they go 12 rounds and spar what, 20? But not at one time. Different sparring partners move in. Hour at a time or whatever you want to call it. See, today, boxing should be entertainment. It should excite the crowd. We should want to say, hey, look, I'm ready to go to this fight. Boxing should have been on top. But the fans are not hurting boxing. No. The fighters didn't hurt boxing. The promoters, the business side, hurt boxing. I'm not going to blame the networks. I'm going to blame the promotional companies. They're not satisfied with this. They're not satisfied with that. Then it's like a domino effect. Then once they're not satisfied, then the fighters, they're not satisfied. It's a big damn difference. That is a domino effect. Then once they get in their heads, just like this move Floyd Mayweather just did, if he focused more on his damn fighters, I keep saying this shit, and it seems like no one's listening. If he would focus on his fighters, fuck that promotional shit. Spend your money right. Stop going in stores and say, look, close the store down. I'm going to spend about $100,000 in here. And you ain't got nothing but lackeys following you. You're taking care of them and their family. Now, it's okay to be good-hearted. But why do you always have to take the spotlight from your fighters? When you retire, sit your ass down and try to help somebody else. Robert Garcia, he was a great fighter. He retired, and he one of the best trainers out there. That's what it is. But what no? But you got to shine. You got a complex that I gotta be number one, and you all will fall in line where you fall in line at. Then, on top of that shit, you worrying about yourself. You're not even trying to help out your own stable. You got me fucked up. I'm serious again. You come out with this same news. Now you're finna fight a 21-year-old in Tokyo. Because America is not falling for that shit no more. That's why. So now you finna go there and rob their asses. Fighting a 21-year-old kickboxer. Sit your ass down. Damn. How many times do I have to say that? What's going on, Mark? What's up, bro? Man, I'm finna hit all spots, brother. You know, I'm starting off with Floyd Mayweather with his bullshitting ass. And this was my favorite fighter. That's what really got me so pissed off the last couple of days. This was my first fighter that I really attached myself to. You know, because he was in my age bracket. See, I'm 51. You know, he's 40. So, I mean, I seen every fight. I seen his ass grow up. Now, look. It's very disappointing. It's very disappointing. He got people sitting around playing motherfucking checkers when they could be learning how to play defense. How they can learn how to throw a jab. How they can learn how to protect their body once they get the rope or get trapped, or learn how to set traps. That's why I always say he would make a better trainer than he would a better fighter. Because who was the best defensive all at that time? Some say Sweet Pea. I say Floyd Mayweather. Sweet Pea did a lot of ducking. Floyd did both. But he's not going to do that. You know why? Because he's going to celebrate for himself. Because he don't know how to spend his money right. Let him tell it's his money. He can spend the way he wants to. Go ahead. Then, when your ass get broke, just like Holyfield, just like Mike Tyson, the great ones always go broke. And they always have to do something to supplement that income. Ain't no way you're a billionaire and you turn around and you about to be broke. So you have to keep on fighting and take risks. You're not 25 no more, Floyd. You're not 32 no more, man. Hell, you ain't 35 no more. You ain't 40 no more. You will end up getting yourself hurt. Now, let me move on. Keith Thurman, Sean Porter, Danny Garcia, and the rest of the PBC fighters. We all know the zone is not satisfied with Eddie Hearn. They want big names, and they named. Now this is a fact. All right, this is a motherfucking fact. They want Mikey Garcia and the Charlo brothers to start both together because they're not contractual to Showtime. Now, Al Heyman is not a promoter. So technically, they don't have a promoter. So they can go anywhere they want to. But Al Heyman still get a piece of that ass. That's why I try to tell everybody, read the contract that's on YouTube. The advisory contract. Earl Spence promote himself. And Bo Mack had a nerve to laugh about it. That shows you how dumb his ass is. It's best to be your own promoter. Because why? Everything comes to you. You don't have to break off this for him, your promoter. When you promote your own self, you discuss your own terms. You don't like it, you can get up and walk away. But you got to have that name. You got to have that record behind you. See, now a Rosero or a Gabriel Rosaro, he can't go in there and be his self-promoter because he's not going to get shit. Why? Because he haven't earned shit. See, you got to go in there and talk some shit, but you got to have belts to back it up. You got to have that O to back it up. You got to have at least one loss and still make a good deal. Mikey Garcia, that's why he's been promoting himself. He been fighting regularly and been getting paid handsomely. Floyd Mayweather, once he left Top Rank, fuck promoters. I take advice, but I'm going to be my own man. Everything comes to him. Front end, back end, and the middle. That's the same way when he fought Manny Pacquiao. Right then and there, before he even took a shower, he had $100 million check in his hand. As a matter of fact, he carried that motherfucker around for a while. So I don't want to hear this bullshit anymore about money. It's like they stuck on this money shit. What's up, Sweet Science? Man, I'm trying to explain this shit to them, man. You know, I'll listen to the boxing trio. You know, and they really believe, at least 78. You know, they my guys. Don't get me wrong. I rock with the LDBC all day long. But I'm gonna tell you something. Money talks and bullshit walks. That's the truth. Oh, that's the truth. Now, the Zone told Eddie Hearn, go back and offer them more money. The Charlo said, no, fuck you. Fuck you twice. Same with Adrian Broner. He laughed. $6 million? See, what they had it wrong at on the boxing trail was that every fighter don't put down what they make. That's the truth. Every fighter don't put down what they make. That's the whole truth. They make other funds under the table. I'm talking about put down that goes public. How you think Floyd Mayweather found out how much Manny Pacquiao made? So he said, I offer him $40 million right on the phone. See, that's why Adrian Broner called it slave wages. But I'm going to tell you something. I don't care what the Zone do, because you're not going to be able to sustain that money if you don't put no asses in the seat. And you're not going to put asses in the seat in Kansas City. The same way with Chicago. The same way with Boston. You're not going to be able to get in a replicable fighting stadium. Barclay is off limits. Because the Barclay, I'm sorry. What's up, Matt Wade? Floyd said Tanisha Nanaja was a young, hungry lion. Yeah. Okay. Everybody's young, hungry lion now. Boy, they killing me with that lion stuff. You know, the Charlos had it, and now they running away with it. The LDBC, man, they running away with it. You know, not the LDBC, but people, you know, hating on it. You know, hell, they start hating on me because, you know, I support them. I still say Keith Thurman, he gonna jump to that money. They right. If that money is right, Keith Thurman gonna jump on it. But you know what? He gonna mess himself up though, cause see, he's arrogant. He has a complex about himself. So he think he's Floyd. He think he's the welterweight division. He already stated that. No, he's not. And he's gonna mess himself up. So I believe that at the end of the day, all the fighters that supported Al Heyman and Al Heyman supported them, Al Heyman got them where they are today. If it wasn't for Al Heyman, They wouldn't be fighting for no championship. Look at Sean Porter. He got Kell Brook came over here and took his belt. You know, and he had to work himself right back up. Al Heyman gave him that chance to do that. Al Heyman is the reason why Floyd Mayweather is rich. Of course, I know he got his cut. He bought out Floyd Mayweather contract. We all know the history. But the point is, the zone is not happy with these B-level fighters. And I told everybody that. And I told everybody it's not $1 billion. I'm going to tell you this. Now, I have a friend. He's part of, oh man, let me read this. Let me turn it up, KQ. Oh yeah, I am. What's up, fam? You got it. Facts. KQ, Keith Thurman, think he Floyd. Yeah, you damn right he does. He really think he is. But one thing that's different than Floyd and him, Floyd will never get pussy whooped. Keith Thurman, he is. He still is. Floyd left a bitch at the altar. He bought a mansion and got a refund on that bitch. That shows you, hell, fuck him, Like I always tell a person, I never fight over a bitch. If she don't want me, fuck her. There's more fish in the sea. I mean, damn. It is what it is, And loyalty, man, ain't no more loyalty no more in this boxing shit, Thank you, but I gotta go. But look, Danny Jacobs, he's starting to learn now. He fought his own town in Madison Square Garden, but not the big ring. He was in the basement. In the basement in his hometown. Then Big Baby Miller and him headlining. And they couldn't even sell out. They own city. You know why? Because they always say one apple spoil a bunch. And you know who was that apple? Eddie Hearn. You're damn right. Eddie Hearn was that message. That's right. He was. Oh yeah, you got that right, sweet science. Well, it was pussy whipped by Miss Jackson. She whipped it on him and almost got some shit, But like I said, Floyd might end up just like Evander Holyfield broke. Mike Tyson broke. It's a shame these fighters making all this money, especially Floyd, because he turned the financial ticking and boxing upside down. And you're gonna turn around and be a billionaire and be broke? My billionaire friends. Those not your friends. Those Al Heyman friends. And I guarantee you, Al Heyman probably told them, Look, champ, you better invest this money, man, or you won't have no money within 10 years. I know he did, because the man is too smart. The man is too smart. Al Heyman is too smart and too close to Floyd Mayweather not to give him financial advice. Because you name it, he knows about financial through the music business and through boxing. But you got fighters that's desperate and can't wait. And as far as this, if you want to fight, you got to come over to the zone to fight. No, you don't. Matter of fact, I think that's against the Muhammad Ali Act. You can't make a fighter fight on your terms, on your network. Y'all split that shit, or it won't be no fight. It depends on how desperate you want that belt. Now, let's say Charlo. If Charlo want that belt so bad from Cinnamon, Canelo Alvarez, go ahead. Make a great one-fight deal. And that way, you get your shot. One fight deal, you're through. You're back over there with Al, which you probably never left because he's your advisor, so he gonna get a piece of your shit anyway, no matter where you go. Read the contract. You know, so what I'm trying to say is, on the boxer trip, everybody wants to say, well, the zone, they're gonna get what they want. They're gonna pay for what they no. They're not gonna pay all that money now. They're gonna wise up. They're gonna say, look, this money is running dry. You know, all the loans and all them bank accounts, they're going in their own pockets. All that money is going to run out sooner or later. How PBC, how they standing up? Because they got deals. They got deals with networks already. They got deals with Fox already. I'm talking about Fox Sports 1, regular Fox. You know, we ain't even talk about the Showtime deals yet. They even came out with all of them. Yeah, we're going to start our 2019 with a bang. Then we're going to end 2018 with a bang. And that's Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. I got respect for both of them. And I'm not going to stream it. I'm going to pay per view for it. And I hope you all will too. What's up, Underrated Darkness? Brother, I had to get one more in, man. You know, I'm a new channel. And like I say, I'm starting to keep it real. Start January 1st, you're going to hear at least 4 videos out of me. Or 2 live streams. You know, look, it's time to stop kissing these fighter asses. You know? Because if you don't put your ass in those seats, they don't get their money. At least the money they expect to get. Sometimes you got to make a statement. Then they'll straighten up. You got to make a statement. Look at Sean Porter. Everybody and their mama coming down on now. He talking, well, it's not totally over with. I still have a chance to fight Spence. Then you got Mikey Garcia over here saying that he looked at the Peterson fight and he thought about it and said, look, I know a way I can beat Earl. Okay, Mikey. Keep thinking that. Keep thinking that. But don't get it twisted now. Mikey, he gonna come to fight. He's a thinker. He's nothing flashy. Like I told everybody, he ain't gonna give you that shoulder roll. He ain't gonna dance backwards, and you know, he can fight on the back foot, but he's not gonna showboat. You know, he's gonna use his technical skills to beat Earl Spence. The point is, do he have the power? That's what's gonna come in. Do he have the power to beat Earl Spence? Earl Spence is technical too now. Don't get me wrong. He's a southpaw. And that's going to confuse Mikey. Mikey is not used to fighting southpaw that much. Since he been back, he only fought, what, one southpaw? Dejan Disney, whatever his name is. He was a southpaw. And he raked his head towards the ropes and bang, let the right go. He's out. So, but I tell you one thing, Mikey can't go past 147. That's it. That's his limit. I don't know if it's going to be at a catch weight or it's going to be straight 147. If I was Earl, I'll push for the 147 and don't take nothing for granted. Now, that I believe. A fighter should never look past another fighter. Just because he fought at a smaller weight doesn't mean shit. Because you know why? They both are technical fighters. They both gonna start off slow. They both gonna try to figure out each other. Then both gonna try to feel each other punches and see, can they take it? Now, I know Mikey, once he feel Earl power, okay, it's time to go to plan B. Ring generalship. Don't get caught up against the ropes. Because we know, and I know Robert Garcia, he looked at a lot of film already. Don't get caught up against those ropes. You know why? Because that's when Earl does his best work. I'm talking about on the body. Oh, he goes up top sometimes. But most of the time, he up top once they're in the middle of the ring. But once he got you in that corner or on the ropes, it's time to go to work on the ribs. And remember, Mikey Garcia doesn't do sit-ups. Now, let's wonder, will he be doing sit-ups this trip? We don't know. Hit that like button if you like what I'm saying. We don't know. But I tell you one thing, he better. Because he going to need some muscles to cover up them ribs. Because you know what? Robert Garcia is going to wave that white towel. Due to a broken rib, the fighter cannot go on. Hello. It won't be the first. It won't be the second. It won't be the third round. But it's a fight I'm looking forward to because I just want to see. I like both fighters. Mikey Garcia is one of my best fighters. What you say, unrated doctor, might not be no plan B for Mikey. You're right. Never know. It depends on how fast Earl starts. It depends on how hard he hit Mikey. I doubt if he start off sitting down on his punches. Maybe the little jab might hurt Mikey. Now, Lipinette, he was he was tough and strong. No, I just gonna look at him. I wouldn't have to fight anything, but I just gonna look at him and tell that he was a tough foreigner. And Mikey overstaying that, He took a shot, but he's committed to his punches. Just like Earl. Earl committed to his punches. Because Lamar Peterson, man, hit him with a thunderous right. But Earl kept committing to his punches and took a shot, but gave one back at the same time. So he is a counterpuncher. So that's what's going to happen with Mikey Garcia. Everybody in his family told him not to take this fight. And he finally realized that, you know what, this is a dangerous fight for him. But by that time, it was too late. He made and wrote a check that his ass couldn't cash. So everybody said, okay, well, I'm going to give up this belt and I'm going to go on through with it. Because you know why? They call him a coward. They call him a clout chaser. And Mikey is none of those. Matter of fact, Mikey and Earl kind of remind me of each other. I think Mikey is about to walk the Green Mile. You got that right. What's up, Rough House? Glad to have you in the house, man. Man, hit that like button if you like what I'm saying, bro. Man, you're right. Mikey finna walk that Green Mile. But I tell you one thing, he gave it the old sailor try, right? But don't be surprised now if he give Earl Spence a pretty good fight, I think he'd be happy with it. I think he'd be happy with his talent. But I guarantee you he's gonna drop back down. Because 147 is not where he wanna be. So if you want to test yourself, go right ahead. I just pray nobody get hurt. I'm not saying nobody. I just pray that Mikey don't get hurt. And I think Earl worried about that too. But you know what? You can't be. That's his choice. He made that choice. He called you out. And they sanctioned the fight. So all you got to do is go in there and fight. Earl, you can't worry. Fighters can't worry about the other fighters. Are they going to get hurt? Or this? No, they made that choice. They made that choice to fight. They made that choice for him to jump up one weight class. Or some people say two. Either way it go, he going to have to put on 12 pounds. And he going to have to bring that speed and muscle with him. Lipinette said, when they got through fighting, that motherfucker Mikey Garcia, he was fast. He was faster than he ever thought he would be. He could crump. That's what he called crump. He can fight. But he didn't know he was that fast. Oh, yeah, Mike is fast, but Earl is faster. Earl would not be deterred. I'm not no Earl Spence fanboy, but I'm just going to call it like I see it. I mean, damn. You know, real recognize real. So I know y'all know I'm for real about this shit. Then these fighters that's money hungry, you know, Al Hamm gonna give him a good goddamn stern talking to. Because Eddie Hearn's not gonna be there long. He might finish out the year, maybe next year. Because the DAZN is not happy with him. He's not moving right. You know why? Because he came over here, thought he was the shit, disrespected our country, and said he gonna take over the United States. I'm the king of promoters. So guess what? They froze his dumb ass out. He can't fight nowhere but these little arenas. Which is nothing wrong with that. Why would a B-level fighter want to fight in the Barclays Center anyway? They don't deserve it. Now, Clarissa Shields, she's a two-time gold medalist, but she got a one-fight deal. Now, if she re-signed, she just fucked up her career. Big Baby Miller, 4 days ago, he said, I wish I could buy my contract from Eddie Hearn. Did you know what? Eddie Hearn must have put gas in his mama's car because you know what? His tune changed yesterday. Eddie Hearn is a good promoter. People just misunderstand him. People just, you know, I mean, give me a motherfucking break. You know, boxing just went just crazy. These motherfuckers just crazy. Don't tell me every boxer got CT. Damn. Maybe they need to go through some physical or CAT scan or some shit. You know, because, you know, they talk crazy here. This talk one way, then talk another. You know, Sean Porter know what I mean. Fat Baby Miller, he know what I mean. Keith Thurman, he know what I mean. Everybody's talking. Earl Spence, you starting to talk too. That's my guy. But he's talking on the side of his neck too. I get it. You know. Terence Crawford, how you gonna let somebody else talk for you? What they know is what you thinking. That's another one. I ain't letting nobody off the hook. And I'm talking about these guys I like. I'm sorry, I missed this. Mikey doesn't make a difference. Middle of the ring or on the ropes. You're going to get it because Space was going to do it. And I know he got better by doing this now. He knows how to cut off the ring. Oh, yes. He knows how to cut off the ring. I what's that hospital that's nearby to fight, get ready. ICU unit because Mike is going to need it. I heard that already, Doc. That's my guy. You know, you're right, man. You know, yeah, Earl know how to cut off that ring. You know one thing I like? And I really looked at it. I replayed it. I liked the way he had Cal Brook in trouble. Underrated Darkness just said that he likes the way Earl Spence makes space. Well, that's what I liked about what he did with Cal Brook. Cal Brook kept trying to get off that rope and trying to clinch with Earl. You know what Earl did? He took his forearm and made room by pushing him back and tagging him at the same time. Pushing him back, making room so he won't smother his punches, Sean Porter, and pushing him back, hit him again. He used the left, pushing him back, hitting him again, pushing him back, hitting him again, till finally he had the courage to clinch. Earl was working that ass. See, Sean Porter, he tries to do that, but he smothers his punches. You know, it might look like he's working to the guy sitting by the bathroom. It might look like he's working by the judge on the side of him. There's only 3 judges, you know, so it won't be no draws and shit like that. But it's only 3 judges. So it looked like he's working, but the other judge can see he ain't doing nothing but smothering his work. That's all. That's all. He's smothering his work. But Earl, he gonna make room. He gonna make room so he have enough to sit down on his punches and enough to get your ass out of there. And I don't want to hear all that bullshit talking about Cal Brooks was damaged good, UK people. Because a world renowned surgeon said, once you get your eye socket broke, it's a simple surgery that can fix that with no problem, and you won't even feel that your eye ever been messed with or broken. So he was in 100%, 110% shape. But when he broke that other eye socket, back to the drawing board, back to the surgeon. Same way with Lamont Peterson. Barry Hearn saved his ass. He saved his eye. Because I guarantee you, if they didn't stop that fight, Earl would have broke Peterson's eye socket too. I guarantee you that. Mikey is shorter. Earl gonna find the range and timing on his punches. And there we go. And Robert Garcia loved his brother. He loved him to death. That white towel going in that ring very soon. Underrated Darkness right. Keep the ambulance on standby. Because, hey, it's not Earl's fault. Earl is there to fight. You know, he challenged Earl Spence. He wanted to challenge his skills. He don't believe nobody else. He don't believe that he's that good unless somebody like Earl Spence bring it out of him. You ain't gonna have time to bring it out of him. You're gonna be sitting down on the floor or on the stool in the middle of the campus. I don't wish bad on nobody because I like Mikey. I like him a lot. I think Mikey Garcia is a textbook fighter. If my son wanted to be a boxer, I would sit his ass down. Look at Mikey Garcia. Look how he have great balance, great positioning. Cutting off the ring. He knows how to cut off the ring. He never threw that many punches until he fought Adrian Broner. Because he said the key to beating Adrian Broner is to stay busy. Why? Because Adrian Broner is the type of fighter that freezes up. Just like Manny Pacquiao and Adrian Broner. Let's move to them. Now, when Adrian Broner fight Manny Pacquiao know what type of fighter Adrian Broner is. He's what they call a freeze fighter. As long as you busy, he gonna freeze up. That's all. Manny Pacquiao, yeah, he's old, but he still can move. He's gonna put Adrian Broner in a body bag. Just like Jesse Vargas almost put him in a body bag. Just like Mikey Garcia put his ass in a body bag. Now, if you lose to Manny Pacquiao, now I really mean this shit. If you lose to Manny Pacquiao, I'm gonna tell you, I mean, hey, it's time to hang it up, Adrian. It's not there no more. You know, everybody or every fighter that has that defining fight where they is on top but suffer that L. Not just lose by a UD, a unanimous decision, or a split decision, I'm talking about lose bad or badly. I'm talking about getting knocked out or whatever. That takes a lot out of a fighter mentally. And you're never the same. Ever since that Marcos Maidana fight, he never been the same fighter. Because when he fought Emmanuel Taylor, that was a good fight. He stood there and fought. I mean, we talking about what? 8 inches from each other, not even 8 inches. And they stood there, they fought, they played defense, and it was a good fight. He did like he did Sean Porter. He was focused, and he knocked him down in the 12th round and won the fight. But he lost to Sean Porter. Adrian Broner was a good fighter. The best fight I seen him fight was with DeMarco. He did everything in his power as a good fighter and used it. But now, that's over with. Now, don't get me wrong. He's still kind of somewhat popular. He know how to put asses in the seat. Those boxers go to talk for themselves. Be your own mouthpiece. There you go. Ever since the Spence interview, Crawford free from criticize the reason that fight ain't happening clearly ain't his fault. Well, of course he's gonna say that. Cause you know why? Bar Aaron wanna blame PBC. He wanna blame Al Heyman. Of course. See, Terence Crawford knows that he don't have anywhere to go. And he knows there's no one else to fight that's pretty much, competition. And they know that ESPN is coming down on them. Make something happen. But Spence and Al Heyman is not going to do it right now. I have to be, like I told you, KQKC got to be honest about this shit. Now, it's not about Aaron's fault. Al Heyman just want to hold up. He got to be thinking of something smart. His mind steady working. And plus, why do you want to make another man money after he tried to sue your ass? That would have came to my mind first. I was like, man, fuck you. Don't call my house no more. That would think, But I know, everybody got to make money. I mean, ain't no shame in that. But let me tell you about this real fast. I got a habit of jumping here, jumping there. But I got to fix that. Oscar De La Hoya. He's up to no good. He's like a rat with cheese. You know why? For the simple fact that he's hanging around the zone upper echelon lot, the white shirts, the big bosses. He's going to push Eddie Hearn out of there one way or another. Or they're going to send him back across the pond and let him run it over there. And Oscar De La Hoya, the sneaky he is, had a pillow talk with his boyfriend and talked about it. And they came up with that plan. Make your move, Oscar. This is your move right here. These are billionaires. Sweet talking. Tell them about Canelo. Tell them about Canelo can bring some friends. Or y'all know a lot of other good, great fighters that would put the zone on the map. Let me be in charge. I know people like that. And that's how Eddie Hearn works too. So they're two peas in a pod. So that is what's going to happen. I guarantee it. That's what's going to happen. Oscar De La Hoya cannot be trusted. He don't care about his stable. I mean, Ryan Garcia, he's out of there after his contract. He's out of there. That's right. And you know what? I'm glad a lot of fighters left Oscar De La Hoya, because what kind of promoter is he? I mean, just think about it. He only focused on one fighter. He only talked about one fighter. I mean, where's the stable? You know, Floyd was right. Richard Seyfried was Golden Boy. See, he lost. You know, where's Bernard Hopkins? I know where he's at. He's down there at Oscar Mansion shining his shoes. That's what he's doing, because he's cooling and back fooling. That's all. Shout out to Ticket TV. Hello. So hey, you got to keep it real. And real recognize real. Game recognize game. And Eddie Hearn is full of shit and full of game. So he want to play Mr. Nicey and try to dress it up before his ass gets shipped out. Well, I want to do it one way, and the zone want to do it another way. They want to rush and pay the fighters a lot of money. Well, I believe in saving and not throwing money away. No, you believe in pocket money. That's why legislation over in the UK. Now remember, the parliament over there is just like our government, our House of Representatives, our Senate. That House of Representatives, that's parliament over there. They make up the laws. They forbid StubHub to be matchroom boxing secondary ticket holders. Why? Because they was lying about how many tickets was being sold. And they was lying about how much the tickets were being sold for. Only thing about it is they didn't have a warrant or a trail where they could open their books. This is true. It's on the internet. Now, this happened maybe a year and a half ago. I don't know if it's ongoing, but I know one thing: he cannot be trusted. See, if I'm going to sign a contract with a man that came across the pond, just because he said he going to offer him this money, and the money ain't right there on the table, this is word of mouth. This is the gift of gab, which he got that real good. Now, I can give him A+ on that. He talks shit more than a motherfucker. But a lot of people thought Canelo is getting all that money. All that money was guaranteed. No, it's not. Why it's not guaranteed? Because the zone has to perform adequately in order for him to get paid. Other words, everybody got to do well on the apps and put asses in the seats. Simple. Simple. Simple as that. Let me read some of this. I'm sorry. Sometimes I get caught up, man. What's up, Marcus? Salute, man. Underrated darkness, rough out about everybody, man. Salute. Marcus Johnson, good brother. Man. Y'all hit that like button for me, brother. Man. And what makes it so bad, what's really, really tripping me out is the UK people. I got a comment today from a video I did about 4 days ago. And he said, well, Eddie Hearn is the #1 promoter over here in the UK and in the world. I'm like, what is wrong with these people over here? I just don't get it. I know it's on the news. And what makes it so bad, Parliament actually mentioned matchroom boxing when they presented the law. It hasn't been approved yet, because just like here, if it was approved, whatever, then they send it over to the Senate. and sometimes the Senate can sit on it, for a while. We have election tomorrow here in Chicago, you know. So this is the year of the House and the Senate. And if the Democrats can win back the House, we can stop Donald Trump from doing all the shenanigans that he's been trying to do. Separate families, take away health care from the poor, use the hospitals as use the hospital as doctor offices, stuff like that. And who you think got the economy running? The economy don't just overnight turn around. No, it takes a couple of years or more for it to trickle down to the little man. So who you think did that? Barack Obama. But the Republicans think they're getting credit for it. But I'm not going to get into politics. So, but anyway, it is what it is. And I'm not going to keep trying to explain to the UK people what type of scumbag you all have. But they're not going to listen. As Fanon said, they always going to come up with some type of excuse. When Deontay, and I mean this, when Deontay beat Tyson Fury, they're going to say, oh, well, that just was his third, fourth fight back, and he just wasn't ready. He thought he was, but he wasn't, and this and that. I mean, it's going to be an excuse, and like I say, nobody don't force nobody to do shit. You talk all that shit. You wanted to fight Deontay Wilder. Now, I respect Tyson Fury because he stood up, did the right thing. He's the lineal champion. And he spoke up and said he was disgraced for himself and his country, how Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn did Deontay Wilder. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if Deontay Wilder does 5 million pay-per-view buys. They still gonna squirm out of it. They're not gonna fight him. They gonna say that. Just like they try to pay AJ to say, well, Deontay fight or is white. Well, go right ahead then, nigga. Oh. Sure, go ahead. Entertain the people that already saw you knock the nigga out in the 7th round, and you're going to turn around and fight him again. What is the purpose? There was no rematch clause. I mean, what is the purpose? Well, hey, I'll tell you what. Why don't you fight Dominic Brazil again? He waiting around. He crying like a baby. I just made a video about him. I'm tired of his ass crying about Deontay Wilder. I'm talking about my family. No, that's gamesmanship. Your family just had to be there. That's all. And I'm like I told you, I'm tired of his whining. I've never seen a 6'6" tall inch bitch. Never seen one. But now I have. I mean, damn. What'd you say? Underrated darkness, man? Canelo fight Charles and other top fighters, you would get that bag. Oh yeah, they will. That's why I said, now, Charlo could do this. You gotta make sure, first of all, that money is right. And that contract and all them papers, take it to Al. But Al still gonna get his cut no matter where he go. And I know he don't want to do it, but if he want that belt, he's going to have to sign a one-fight deal, if that's what he wants. Now, if you want a rematch clause in there, in case he do lose, then you have to have a 2-fight deal. So, we'll see. But right now, that's a long ways away. You know why? Because he fighting Rocky Fielding. We didn't even know nothing about Rocky Fielding. But I did a little research, just to see what kind of, fighter is he. Ain't too much tape on him. But when he fought over there in the UK. That was the worst. I mean, Eddie Hearn promoted that fight. That was the worst fight in UK history. Yes, that what it said. The worst turnout in UK history. Was it? Nobody there. It was like nobody even know he was fighting. Now, what I seen is another B, maybe C level fighter. So, now, I don't know. And if so, I'm not going to come down on it because Canelo did have 2 straight hard fights with Triple G. So, I have to admit, he is fighting, staying busy, but he's not taking nothing where he will suffer more punishment. But, like I said, I really believe Canelo did his thing in the first fight, and it is what it is. So, I'm not going to hold y'all, man. Hey, y'all got any questions for me before I get on out of here and make this move and do something? Man, talk to me, man. And hey, y'all shout out to World Breaker, man. Today is his birthday, man. Y'all wish that brother happy birthday. I don't think he's in the chat room, but at least wish him happy birthday, man, because tomorrow is not promised. I know that for a fact. I have many friends who's here today and gone tomorrow. I'm not talking about gunshot or violence and nothing like that. It's just that either they didn't wake up or something had happened. Or they had a stroke and they had a stroke that went to the brain and next thing you know, they in a coma and they died. So hey, man, shout out to World Breaker, to see another year. And man, I'm not a church goer, like that. I used to be when I was younger. But everybody should get right with their God. Because they don't know when or where they will stop breathing. So, well, basically, if there's no questions, hey, I'm KQKC. I need you to spread the word. I'm a new channel, and I'm trying to do my best. And like I say, I'm going to stay on it. Come January the 1st, I'm going to double down on it. If you have any questions, or underrated darkness, anytime you want to hop on or you want me to hop on with you, man, my email is in my description box along with my Twitter page and my Gmail. And if you want to donate to PayPal for a cause that will save your life or save someone else's life, chemotherapy, that gets expensive. And it's a PayPal link in the description. See, I don't care about going to boxing matches and stuff like that. Not right now. Right now I'm focused on helping the American Cancer Society and trying to keep this channel going so I can do more with the Cancer Society. So with that, man, hey, I wish everybody a great evening. I'll probably throw up a couple videos, but any breaking news, I'm gonna pull it out. What happens is you all keep me going, especially my subscribers. They keep me going. I'm at what, 155 now, something like that. They keep me going. They making me get closer to 1,000. I know I have a long ways to go, but it's called dedication, hard work. Sorry, Floyd, you're not using it. So, with that, hey, that's all I have. And like I say, I'm not new to this boxing shit. I'm just true to this boxing shit. So, again, you all take care, peace, and love.